Okay, so it's now nighttime. It's December. Well, I just got this bulb. You can order it from Home Depot. It's like about $8. So it's Aurora LED. So it comes with a remote. It's 5 watts, but it shines like about 40 watt. You could adjust it to many ranges of colors. It's actually meant for indoors, but if you're going to be haunting, you could probably just put this light in a regular light socket and a standard light socket and just cover it up with a bag or bring it inside if you get storms that are too strong. So this light comes with the bulb and it comes with a little remote. So I'll show you the remote. Again, it's $8, this type of bulb. So this is the remote, and so you see you have many options here of colors. The flashing option, I would say, is not really that great unless you want flashing of multiple colors. But other than that, I think if you're looking for a bulb that will give you a nice range of color and cover a good amount of space, this might be the bulb. So I was looking for one, and I'll show you one I got previously at a cheaper price. But then again, what becomes obvious is definitely the difference in how much coverage the bulb the ground area space bulb coverage. So right away, I'm not getting a too harsh blue. I'm getting a nice greenish blue, which is what I was looking for. Let me just adjust the camera. So that stuff here in my hands. Let's see here. There we go. So as you can see, this greenish blue color is actually what I was looking for. It comes out in the camera a little more green than blue, but believe me when I say it's actually more of a mix than it is of a straight blue. So let me just show you with the remote what a straight blue was before. So this is with the remote, this is what I was getting before, and it's okay. But like if you've seen movies, like you watch Stranger Things, you know, it's not this deep in terms of a blue. When the hue in the upside down world, it's not like this deep of a blue. So I was looking for something a little more lighter. So let's try something a little lighter blue. Okay, so that's not much of a difference. Let's try this other color. Let's try this. Alright, so that's a little better. You know, it's a little closer to white, and actually this on the camera shows up a little bit more white than in person. In person it's actually a little more blue, but it's okay. You know, and then let's try the other color that I had just before this. So so that's really more of a greenish tone. But let me just switch it back to the other color. Let's see how that. So either one of these, I think I'm gonna use. Maybe this one because it's a little more closer to the kind of hue I'm looking for. The greenish one's really good too, but I think this one was the one I was really actually looking for. Gives you more of like a movie set look. Then here's the coverage I added just to make the light not so direct feeling when you're walking into the cemetery, so you're not directly you're not directly being blinded by the light. But the light's also very soft, so if you kind of look at it from this side, it's not it gives you like a nice soft look. I mean, it kind of looks just like a white circle there, but I think it's kind of soft in terms of its brightness, but it's good when it comes to when you need a good coverage over a good space. So this is another angle, so I'll show you from this angle how it looks. So again, it comes out a little more white in terms on the camera, but it's actually a little more blue. So behind the pillar, if you look right there, that shade, excuse the airplane flying over me, but you see that little shade of darker blue, that's actually closer to what it looks like in person. Or in this little spot right here, you see a little darker bluish tone. That's what it looks like more in person. So then right back here, this is what I mean by a deep blue. This space, it works more because I would say this would be a darker space given the vegetation surrounding this area. It would make sense that this area has a darker blue tone, hint, or hue, I should say, hue. So I could expect and be okay with this darker tone here, but I really wanted something that was going to give me that more realistic, like a movie set look of a tone of color, and I think this one does it perfectly. This is where that zombie that normally goes, okay, that guy from Big Lots, he's right here. Just have him covered in a bag and he's not plugged in. Yes, so if you really want a bulb that will give you a nice range of colors, it's not too expensive. I think this is a good bulb for you. Now, if you're looking for a smaller amount of space, let's say you want a space like this. So this is like about, I'll say roughly 3 feet width, and let's say you want to do maybe 5 feet deep, or maybe even a little bigger than that. I put the bulb here, accidentally fell. Excuse the camera moving so much. This bulb here, got on eBay. You could probably get like, this is like a 3-watt bulb, but it shines pretty good. Like I would say it'll shine like a 30-watt or even a 40, not 40, a 20 watt, more like a 20 watt, but it's still a good bulb. Let me see if I could just adjust this, because you're not able to see. Let me do a little quick adjustment. There we go. So as you can see, this is a good LED bulb that's similar. Takes the same battery, a 3-volt battery. Remotes, this is very similar to this one. So just don't, you can't get really too confused, because this one actually has the logo on the remote. But this is also a good deal because you can get like 4 of these, I believe, for like $12 or $11. So this is another good one. I actually use one of these to light up the front of the castle, and the color I use is similar to this. So this is it's actually a good bulb for doing something similar to this, but in a smaller space, or in a spot where you do not have a color interfering, like this street light, like this orange street light. As you can see right here, it's coloring this all orange. I don't have any orange lights here. This is just from the street light. So if you have that as your issue, then you want to go with this bulb right here. This one is the by the brand Aurora LED. Aurora LED, right there's the brand. So go on Home Depot. You could find it for like about $8, I think, right now. As of this moment, you could probably get it for like $8. So yeah, definitely check out getting something like that. Let me just do some adjusting here. And if this works, if it helps you, this video, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and stay tuned for any more videos, that come up with showing any updates or any reviews. Stay tuned for that, and see you in the next one.